As many of you may already know, Angela Rayner has made a highly controversial decision, canceling the May 2025 elections in 9 council areas. This unexpected move has left many citizens across the United Kingdom frustrated and concerned. Rayner recently clarified that elections in these areas will now only be held in May 2026. The reason? A complete overhaul of the town halls, transitioning from a two-tier system to unitary authorities. While this reform is being positioned as a positive step toward administrative efficiency, it has sparked outrage among communities who feel unheard and sidelined. Adding to the tension, UK Representatives Richard Tice and Rupert Lowe grilled Angela Rayner in Parliament. However, her responses left much to be desired, failing to provide satisfactory answers or reassurance to the public. The clip you're about to watch captures the heated exchange and public discontent surrounding this decision. Stay tuned, and let us know what you think in the comments.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Given the Secretary of State's statement, can I remind her that proper functioning democracy costs money? My constituents in Great Yarmouth do not like being represented by unelected councillors, so can she give a copper-bottomed guarantee that the new Norfolk and Suffolk homunculus council will have its elections in May 26?
Secretary of State.
Well, I say to the honourable member, Madam Deputy Speaker, I've been really consistently clear around the elections, and elections do cost money, Madam Deputy Speaker, but how can we justify having an election to then have another election within 12 months, which will cost huge sums of money for taxpayers? And I'd say gently to the honourable member that councillors were elected and that we're working with local councillors to deliver for local people.
Tice.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Dictators cancel elections, not democracy. Dictators. 5.5 million voters in southern England are being denied the right to pass judgment on the performance of their councillors over the last 4 years. Interestingly, in areas where Reform UK are expected to do rather well. In cancelling these elections, Secretary of State, in cancelling them, you've admitted, the Secretary of State has admitted she doesn't know what will replace them. So it seems to me there is a serious risk, as previously mentioned, of not being ready in 12 months' time, in which case, can the Secretary of State be crystal clear what happens? Are they delayed a further year, or will they go ahead in May 2026?
Secretary of State.
Well, Madam Deputy Speaker, just kindly, when the member talks about dictators, it's Reform leader that hasn't faced and elected to get to his leadership position, but the only one that hasn't. And I say to the honourable member as well, look, we're not cancelling election. I've been really clear on the rationale, which is not unique. It's not something that hasn't been done before. It's for reorganisation. It's for further devolution, so people in that local area will get more powers from this government, which is what we promised through our manifesto, and we will continue to deliver for people. I've got a very strict and narrow guidance on why I allowed those areas to delay their elections, and I'm confident that they will be able to deliver. That's why I refused others. I've been very acutely aware that we want to make sure that people have a say in their local areas. This is what the devolution agenda is all about, giving local people more say and more powers.
Hi, everyone. Let's have an honest conversation today. There's been growing concern about whether this government is intentionally pushing back the elections due to worries about losing in some key regions. What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe these delays are strategic, or is there another reason behind them? Share your opinions down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this topic resonates with you, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with others. Let's keep the conversation going.